special evening where we are welcoming to our platform, Bravehearts TV Network, Beth Jones and her show, Let's Heal. And we have Beth here with us.
Yeah.
Beth just waved, and she's here with her fiance, Andy Anderson, as well. Hey, Andy. We have some very special guests backstage that are going to be joining us for the celebration, and we'll be bringing them in shortly, kind of one at a time, to say a few things. They are part of Beth's special group, been a part of her journey in writing her book, having some of her transformations. And they are here with us tonight to share some of their stories with us as well. So, Beth, let's start with you and talk about a little bit how you got here, some of the things, the story behind the story, so to speak, as to what led you to be a TV show host, producer, and
All of that.
all of that.
Yes. Yes, I do all of that. Wear all of those hats now. Thanks, Sherry. First of all, let me say thanks so much for welcoming me onto the network. I'm super excited to be here. This is an extension of my journey to spread my healing message out to as many people as I can get it to. It's a simple but powerful message. You too can heal. And I know that because of my own journey that I've been on. About 6 years ago, I began what I describe now as a radical personal and professional transformation. I do something very, very different. I was a fraud and white collar crime investigator for about 30 years. And that life is far
That
behind.
is a very that's a 180. But I'm
Yes.
sure there's always some overlap. Like it's interesting how we go through life and we find that things that we've done before, they're kind of like they got us to where we are now, and they kind of support that, and maybe in a different way, maybe not in an obvious way, but
It's
all
actually
that comes
it's a little
together. Yeah.
it's a little bit deeper than that for me, actually. So one of the guests that's with us tonight, who's been on the show, her name is Danielle Laura, and she is a human design and gene keys expert. Of course, I've had her do some work with
Well,
me.
say that again because you kind of blinked out there. I think everyone would love to
She-
hear
She's
this.
she's a human design and gene keys expert, which is
Oh,
really
wow.
about who we were born to be. So it's written out there.
Uh-huh.
There's like different ways that experts in the field can help us to understand who we were born to be. And I worked a lot with Danielle, and everything about me is exactly what my life has been. So I was actually born to bring truth to secrets and light to darkness. That's why I'm here on this earth. And of course, I did
Wow.
that professionally as an investigator. But
Yes.
the
Yeah.
irony of
It's
my life
very
is,
aligned. Yeah.
yes,
That
it
is
is.
ironic.
Yes, but in all those years, I never had the ability to investigate myself until it came time to do that and then go on my
Yeah.
healing journey. Yeah. But as my healing journey progressed, I began to realize that there was some power in the story that I have to share to help other people. And so I wrote a book that came out about 18 months ago. And as the book was being published, I was talking to a very good friend of mine one day, who had a podcast. And I was talking to her about, I'm going to keep writing and I'll do it on a
Mhm.
blog. And she said, well, if you take those blog posts and you record them on audio, you have podcast. And if you record it on video, you can put it on
Yeah.
YouTube. And now it's on TV. So
Yeah,
I
I mean that's such an interesting journey and a stepping stone, and it's amazing how one thing led to the other. And from our perspective, meeting you, finding out what you do, and definitely seeing how you're so aligned with our platform because Brave Hearts TV is all about the empowerment journey for people, whether that be cooking or of some kind of faith walk journey of um, any kind with our what we want to do is have programs that empower people to have a better life, to make their either their life better, their community, or the world. So welcome to Brave Hearts TV, Beth. We are so excited to have you here, and it's my pleasure to be part of the celebration tonight. It's very impromptu for me. I'm more or less the behind the scenes person, kind of pulling all those strings and keeping things kind of running. And tonight, our MC had a personal emergency. His sweetheart had a stroke, and she is in the hospital tonight. So I would ask all of you to say a prayer for Aaron.
Yeah.
And we wish you, Rich, the best of luck, and you, Aaron, tonight, that just the healing hands of Christ will come and bless Aaron tonight.
Yeah.
So anyway, you guys have me. You're stuck with me. I'm going to do my best. It's the first time I'm here with this equipment, and so we're going to have fun with it.
Yeah,
all right, so what I'm going to do is ask the next person who wants to come on just to raise your hand backstage, and then I will pull you in. So who do we have next? All right, Rebecca Anderson, it is. Come on down.
Hello.
So lovely to see you.
You too.
I'm glad you're
So
here.
Rebecca, you have the floor. Just take about a minute to tell us anything you would like to share to celebrate Beth tonight.
Okay, thank you. First of all, thank you so much for having me, letting me join, be part of this. I just love and adore Beth, and I'm so grateful to just be part of this, to celebrate her, all of her achievements and accomplishments, and just all the healing that she's going to bring to the world. And I was so excited. The podcast that I was on with her, we just talked about inner child healing. And so we have so many similarities in our journey and our stories. It was just like such a delight to be able to be on there with her and just to feel, the sisterhood and just also the things that we had in common, and just how important it is for, we all want love, belonging, acceptance, safety. And we just talked about how, at some point in our lives, that's kind of what happens, is we maybe abandon ourselves and to receive those things. But as adults, we get to reparent that child lovingly, and we get to give ourselves those things that we long for and that we needed. And then we talked a lot about play too. And we also just get to play and have fun. And so that totally
the best part about being a child, right?
Color, the yellow and the blues, like sunshine. So yeah.
Very cool, Rebecca. Thank you for sharing that with us. And thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Just the beginning of some amazing things. Would you like to share anything else, or are you cool?
Nope, just congratulations, and just so excited for your journey and for everyone to experience all your healing, loving energy.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Appreciate it. Yeah. If I could just say, Sherry, to everybody who's watching, so all the guests that are going to be on this celebration are guests that are in the catalog that's available on Bravehearts.
I
TV.
noticed some of the names. Yeah,
they're all out there.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that share. That was great. Who would like to come on next? I'll just pick someone then.
I'm going to start
Dr. Monica.
Dr. Monica.
The Dr.
The
Monica.
Dr. Monica.
The Dr. Monica. Welcome, Dr. Monica.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so happy for Beth. I originally met her in Hong Kong, like 10 years ago, maybe?
Yeah, at least that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And when I first met her, she was living behind a wall. And as she healed and worked on her trauma, she's really bloomed and come into her own. And I'm so happy that she's decided to be a healing mentor. She's been brave and resilient and shown a lot of grit. And I'm so happy she met Eddie.
Right. Hello.
Yes, we've worked hard to get here.
Right. So you don't notice, Dr. Monica, but we've been getting a 2-for-1 since I met Beth, and I'm always engaged. And have you talked to Dr. Monica? And encouraging her to continue on this path.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so proud of you, Beth. You're doing great things.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Well, Beth, I wasn't part of your life during part of your journey. I just see now this incredible person who just lights up the room, and she's lighting up our world now with being on the platform.
Different
Thank you
person
so much,
today.
Dr. Monica.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Monica's been my trauma therapist for the last 6 years, and I don't ever see her going away.
I'm happy to be here.
Nope.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Where are you in the world tonight, Dr. Monica?
I'm in Big Bear, California.
Okay. All right. So it's a little bit earlier out there.
Yeah, it's a little earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I haven't been there, but it sounds nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Come visit.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thank
All
you.
right. So we're going to move along to Sutter Girl. Sutter Girl, come on down.
Hey there.
Hey.
Hey, I opened the bubbly, the Pellegrino here for you. So.
I knew she was going to bring the party. I knew she was going to bring the party.
Of course.
Cheers.
I think I'm going to have some myself.
Yeah, take a little swig. A little hydration for your situation.
Right.
Like it.
Yes.
She's going to start rhyming and rapping.
I can't help myself. But yeah, so big congrats to Beth on getting through this next phase, or starting this next phase. Like you were talking about a little bit before, going from a posting to podcast to YouTube to Braveheart TV. I mean, come on. Can't get any better than that, I don't think. But very excited about that. Very excited to have crossed paths with you a couple years. I guess it's going on a couple years now. And been able to share in that part of your journey and share the road. I mean, we've road tripped together to go and spread your message.
Oh, okay. So that seals the deal. That's a true friend.
Yes. Flew, I'm in Greenville, South Carolina, but I'm a native of Atlanta, Georgia. And so there was an opportunity in Georgia. So Beth flew in, I guess it was last January, wasn't it?
About this time.
And went with me to a women's wellness conference, and was able to share part of her story and also bring her book to those folks who were in attendance there. So it was good times, and I was excited to be featured on her podcast as well, talking about how we're all equipped with natural born talents and strengths, and that's kind of our, at least a roadmap to put us on the path to our purpose. Help us narrow it down. It would be too easy if it was just all written out when we came out, right?
Yeah.
So
it has to be an Easter egg hunt to a certain extent.
That's right. But yeah, talked about that and just using those natural born talents and strengths, because that's what we have been equipped to do, and that's why we all have different strengths, right? So that we will need one another, and that is why she is now fulfilling her purpose as a healer. And it'd also be easier if you could just become a healer without having to go through a process of becoming.
No, it doesn't work that way. You gotta go through.
The genuineness of that be, or the authenticity, that would be zero, right? So
yeah.
And that kind of is another topic we talked about during our podcast was, and a talk that I've to share my story, is that adversity is not your adversary, it's your ally. In fact, I look at it as my ace in the hole, right? Because on every other side of adversity that I have gone through and come out on the other side, there's a new, stronger version of myself. But we also have to we have to spin it to win it too. I mean, you have a choice in that matter.
Yes.
You're going to look for that outcome or allow it to, take you down a spiraling path to the other side.
Sutter girl, that's a very Braveheart type of thing to say. Because we all get hit in life, some of us more than others. But the question is, what do we do? Do we just throw in the towel or become a bigger, better version of ourselves, like you said?
Right. And then you gain that next level of strength, but then you've got to share it. And that's where I'm really excited for Beth, because she's got that courage to actually go the next step where she's it.
Yes.
And helping others.
And she's got the heart. She's got that heart to
right.
to really bless
great
people.
heart.
And yes, she
Yes.
does. Thank you, Sutter Girls, so much. It's great to see you on the platform.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Congrats.
Yeah,
again.
thanks.
And Eddie, nice
thanks so
to
much
meet
for.
you.
Yes, it's nice to meet you as well. I've heard a lot about
Hey,
you.
a lot of meeting going on tonight.
Yes. It's great. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
Yeah.
see who we have backstage that'd like to come in. Danielle, Laura, how about?
Yeah.
There she is. There we go.
Yes, the
Hi.
angel.
Welcome.
Hi.
Oh my goodness.
I love the colors of your purple. It's very, very spiritual.
Thank you so much, Beth. Congratulations. I could cry in this moment. I'm so overjoyed for you.
I did earlier today.
Yeah, as you should, right? This is a big moment. I'm so excited for the world to get to experience the gift of you and your healing. And as you said in the very beginning, right, we uncovered through your human design and your gene keys that your greatest gift and purpose on this world is uncovering truth and installing healing as a result of coming into that truth. And here you are, you're doing it. And I could not be more proud of you. And we kind of talk about those spheres in our episodes when we really go into, you know, who we are designed to be before trauma, before conditioning, before the world told us who we should be, and how our relationship spheres are the key to love.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited for everybody to tune into that and hear your brilliant story through that as well.
Yeah. Thank you, hon. You're so sweet. It's been wonderful working with you and loved having you on the show. And as I said, this woman is, I swear to you, she is an angel on this earth. I truly, truly believe that about
I can
you.
see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
You're so sweet. And I feel the same about you. And just total congrats. I couldn't be more excited and proud of you.
Yeah. Thank you very, very much. I'm happy
So
for you.
appreciate you sharing this with us, Danielle.
Thank you for having me.
I wish we had more time, but we're going to move on. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Bye, Eddie. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Bye. Ebony Thomas.
I just have to say about Ebony, I hope everyone will listen to all of the episodes of everyone that's here, but I have to tell you that this story, Ebony's story, is one of the most remarkably inspiring stories that I've heard. Only slightly tiny bit above Eddie's story, but both amazing people. But Ebony, I'm so happy.
It is amazing. Like that's the whole thing with the stories is that's what changes us. You know, we can see ourselves in someone else's story and be uplifted or have a ray of hope where maybe we didn't feel anything. It's wonderful. Well, welcome, Ebony. What would you like to share with us?
So one, I just remember, and I remember telling Beth when we met. So I was actually visiting Texas. I'm not from there. I live in Boise, Idaho. I was there for a networking group. And I remember when she spoke, she just felt so safe. And I remember telling her, like, I was like, I don't know you, but holy cow, you're yellow, your energy, you just seem like a safe person. And like, you're just so light. I feel like we have to connect. And so we did. And, you know, something special about Beth is we share the same last name. So my maiden name is Jones. So I think it was just meant that we're soul sisters on earth. But she was the first person I really shared my full story with. And, you know, she created that space. And it's been scary, but freeing as the episode has come out. And I've gotten just such positive feedback from people about just both of, you know, what we were talking about, because you shared a little bit of your story on my episode as well. And just how many people felt seen and safe and visible and loved, and like their past and trauma was okay to accept. And I see a lot of women this year taking the year of me, which I love. So they're choosing themselves, and that really makes me happy. But I, again, just thank you so much for the opportunity and the space to share my story. Because I just love you. And Eddie, also really great to meet you too.
Well, we're so thankful that you are celebrating with us tonight, that you came on to talk. And I can't wait to watch the whole episode. I have seen bits and pieces of different things as they were put together. And for those of you that are watching, it's all on Brave Hearts TV. You can go watch Ebony's episode and many other really great conversations with people about their journey. And I'm sure that you will be uplifted.
Just say, Ebony, thank you so much. It was my great honor to have you on. And thank you for trusting me enough to share your story with me the first time. I'm truly honored. I am.
Thank you. And again, I'm honored. I felt you were actually my first speaking gig. So I was like, oh my gosh, and so I just thank you for allowing the safe space and the openness. And I'm so excited to see this next path, not only with your podcast and with this exposure, but your next chapter as a wife. Welcome to the wifey chapter. And I'm excited to see the happiness ahead of you. So
thank you so
much.
Love
you so much, my friend.
Yes, love you too. Appreciate it. See you
later.
Thank
you again. Bye-bye. All right. So that will conclude our backstage for now. What we are going to do at this point is Beth has provided us with some video clips from some of the other special people in her life that would like to share. And so we are going to now play a testimony by Charles. And Beth, would you like to say anything about this one before we click the...
Sure. So I met Eddie about a year ago, and Eddie, sitting here with me, my fiance, and very quickly, because of his journey, started attending church services with an organization in Dallas called Men of Nehemiah, and it's an addiction recovery program. And it is, for me, I'm there every time the doors are open, because for me, it is a microcosm of what the word heal to me means, to hope, evolve, and love. And all of those elements are in play for the men that are going through that program every single time I can see it. And it's just very inspiring to me. And Charles is one of the men that I met that had gone through the program, and he is working on speaking, and he's now in ministry and theology school. And so it's like, you got to come on and share your story with me about what your life has been and your healing journey in particular, which is what we focus on the show, are the healing journeys. And so this is Charles.
All right. Well, this is Charles.
Hello, everyone. My name is Charles McIntyre, and first I just want to congratulate Beth on the TV launch. That is just absolutely amazing. One thing I really love to see is people like literally walking in their purpose. And this show just really embodies the podcast. It really embodies people taking their past pain and past trauma and using it to help others. Like when a person gets on the other side of something horrific or something just traumatic, and to be able to share that to help others, it's just an amazing thing. And you don't want to miss this show, man. This podcast is absolutely awesome. I know my experience with it, I go back and watch it all the time, because it just, again, the ultimate healing is being able to share your pain with others to help them get out of that same trauma that you've experienced. So please tune in. It's an awesome experience. Thanks.
What a guy.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah,
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play the montage next.
Yeah.
We have a few other video clips. We'll see what we can fit in, but let's do the montage.
Okay. After I published my book, my podcast, Let's Heal, started as a way to keep telling my story, the stories of others, and to learn from gifted healers.
PR just calms the limbic system, so everything's online and you can go through your life a lot easier, right? I don't think people know how much they're struggling with their limbic system.
I want to play dress up And I'm like, oh, well, then you're going to play dress up. You don't have to buy clothing. You're a grown woman. You're going to go to all these stores. You're going to try on stuff. You're going to take pictures. You're going to just play. You're going to have fun. But it's some form of play.
Yes.
After they get the love, it's some form of play.
But as survivors shared their stories and healers shared their wisdom, something shifted. I knew we were creating something powerful. The production grew, the guests went deeper, and the message became clearer.
I had no idea he was still stalking me like prey in my subconscious mind through my nightmares.
Mojo to me is our natural born talents and strengths.
It made me misuse that gift. Like recovery in my walk with Christ helps me use it the way it's supposed to be used.
I was inundated and trauma bonded with my own story.
And then, for the first time, we went on site, in person, face to face.
Healing occurs in community and
Yes.
connection and relationship.
Yes, it does.
Because it provides mirrors.
Yes.
People started trusting me with stories they'd never told publicly before.
A lot of people say that they're angry with God. I never was. Question? Yes.
I remember sitting on that bridge thinking I could drive off and this could be the end of it, or God, is there a possibility that I could be happy?
The show kept evolving, more professional, more powerful, TV ready.
Formative-based love, transactional-based love is what I thought mattered. The people in our community have not left us. We leave them.
I love to help people become liberated. And we do that through energetic self-mastery. And we can understand who we were designed to be before trauma.
Let's Heal premieres February 5th on the Bravehearts TV network, wherever Roku or Amazon Fire TV is available. Visit empoweredsurvivors.com/TV to watch. Because you, too, can heal. That makes me... Yeah.
That was very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's a clip from all of the episodes that are up on the platform now, on the TV platform. So of course you've
There's
seen
more to come.
those folks. Yeah.
There's a lot more to come. So this is such a wonderful night, such a great celebration. But there are a few other clips that we could play.
One more clip.
Tell me which one.
Dr. Tyler Lewis, the clip from him.
All right.
Hi, Beth. I'm so excited for you and expanding your platform from your online series to your TV launch. How amazing it is that you've grown your vision to the space where you can impact such a large community of people seeking to heal. It was amazing getting to connect with you here at the office, getting to talk about the journey of healing and what that looks like for so many people, for ourselves, and to really be the emissaries, the nodal point for others to also be inspired and recognize that we're all in this life together. We can also inspire each other toward a greater wholeness. It was amazing to be here with you. I'm grateful to be a part of this with you. And again, I'm just super excited for you. Congratulations, Beth.
So sweet. So great.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure if we had the time, there would be hundreds of people that you've impacted that would want to speak.
Lots
Lots
of
to see.
Yeah. Out there. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's very humbling.
What a night.
It's amazing.
So-
Do we is there anybody else in the backstage?
Let's see.
There were a couple more people that were going to try to join. One was in a yoga retreat, and the other one was trying to get home from a theater practice or something with his daughter. So I'm not sure if they've made it.
Yeah, I think we've got everybody that was on.
Okay.
So what a great night.
Yeah.
Wonderful to meet some of your supporters and people that have been part of the journey.
Yeah. Yeah, and if I can just say that the featured episode, that's the first episode you'll see if you go onto the channel, is the episode with Eddie. Just came out today. And of course, he is my fiance, and it's us sharing our separate but our story for the first time as well.
You all are about to get married here in a couple of weeks. Eddie, we have a few more moments if you would like to say a couple of words.
So my opinion of Beth is a little partial, but I can say to Braveheart TV, to the guests that have come on, you're going to have a variety of voices with, all different types of life experience. And I think that it captures, our community, the world we live in. Trauma is not singularly focused, and the road to healing from trauma is not linear. So she has a group and a community of people who represent all walks of life.
Yeah.
And I can say to Braveheart that Beth works her behind off. She works extremely hard. She's not fly by night. She's done the work and continues to do the work so that she can present a solution to those out there who are seeking, healing. I'm very proud of her. We did do an episode together. We didn't come together with this grand plan of how we're gonna, set the healing empire on fire.
No.
It just came together.
It's funny because the Men of Nehemiah, I have recorded 3 episodes with men from that program who've gone through it before I recorded with him. And that's just because I knew pretty quickly that our relationship was going to be different from my relationship with any of them. So we're trying to figure out how do we do it and where do you fit in? And actually, he is sort of covers all of the type of guests that I have, because I have people, I tell my stories, and then I have people who are other survivors that come on and tell their stories about healing. And then I have the healers, the gifted healers that help us on, as you've seen that, as we've done the interviews and the guest
the different modalities that come together.
Yes. Eddie is all 3 of those because he's an integral part of my story now. He has his own journey with survival and healing. And he does a lot of work now in addiction recovery to help other people to heal as well. So he fit all 3. He's the first guest I've had on that was all 3 of them because of the intersect directly with my story.
Well, it's so wonderful to meet you, Eddie. And I applaud you for using your life experience to help other people. That's what it's all about. Yes. And I'm sure that we'll be having many, many more conversations. Everyone that has joined us on the live tonight, thank you so much. Thank you for bearing with me, especially because I was the last minute shoe in, and I am a little, I never used this software before, but I think we made it. So thanks again. And I would just encourage you to go check out Bravehearts TV. You can find us on Roku. You can find us on Amazon Fire. All you need to do is type in Bravehearts TV with hearts with an S, and that's all like one word, -network. And another quick way to find us is to just go to the website, which is braveheartstv.org. And there'll be buttons on there where you can go directly to Roku and to Amazon and download the app and get it that way. Or finally, you could go to Beth's website, which is empoweredsurvivors//TV. And you'll be able to find the network and Beth's show there as well.
Yeah. And I'll just give a plug for the braveheartstv.org site, because it's also a place where folks can learn about your mission and your work, which is also amazing. So I do encourage folks to see it that way as well.
Well, thank you for saying that, Beth. I wanted this, have the spotlight on you tonight, because it is really special for you to be coming on the platform. You're such a great fit for the heart of our mission, and we're just so excited. And it's been a privilege to work with you to get this all together. And tonight is a night of celebration. And again, our prayers go out to Rich and his lovely girl, Erin. And we just pray that she will be fine, and Rich will be able to be back next time to be our MC. And thanks to all of you. Good night.
Thank you all. Good night.
We'll see you somewhere.
Yes. Thank you.